Hey, let's talk frankly about Neuralink, the fucking head chip that Tesla, whatever the fuck Elon Musk is working on. So when I say Tesla, I say all this fucking company, right? The same fucking monster shit. You go on X, you're supporting the fucking guy, you're supporting his AI, all this shit, right? You can talk against him, you still fucking supported him. It's like your fucking um, journal is in his fucking journal. So basically, you're getting owned, and that's why it's very bad when a guy is on a social platform and he owns him and he's active. That's very dangerous. It's more, instead of being a service, he's an active service, and that can draw to the fucking uh, not only self promotion but the blindness of self love, and that's against population, and then everybody gets fucked, right? Uh, big fuckers did that, and Napoleon, we know, so-called antichrist, big fuckers, they become empire themselves. By the way, this fucking guy Elon Musk, I've been a critic for him for a long time, right? Nobody's perfect, but fortunately, he's not a follower of Jesus. So the problem is he attacks a lot of communications, right? You probably know it's a fucking the car, the sky, the PayPal, everything that communicates. He's a fucking interceptor of communication, like fucking Jesus, the demon of places, right? Trickery. You can go left or right, or I think Janus had the fucking mythology two head, right, in the front and in the back, just like your fucking laptop or your cell phone, right? There's a front end, back end, or Satan is the front head, the job they have, back fucking what they're doing, and it's like or John 23rd, the Pope that went the dream once in the fucking trap. The Italian used to joke when they saw him walk in the streets in the night. They used to call him Johnny Walker, like the whiskey, right? Johnny Walker. And the fucking guy came back. I grabbed him. Where were you? I was with the woman. I wanted to go in the church. Maybe that day I did the same fucking thing. Fucking guy splashed in his stomach, died. When I searched it, that's how he fucking died. Didn't even have time to repent. So I grabbed him. Are you a Freemason? Of course I'm a Freemason. He used to always be calm. This fucking, what I was saying is, one guy joked to me, is like pretending to be holy in the day and go run around and, to woman or party in the night. We're seeing this a lot, and unfortunately with fucking Diddy and all that stuff, right? Not only abuse of children, but these fucking artists gotta hide they're gay. Why? No, you're gay, tell it you're gay. They hide it because they know it won't sell as much. But the problem with this is there's a spiritual problem way deeper than that. Is if you listen to that, he has influence over you, and there's a part of you that gives away to being gay. Why suddenly people are more okay? I'm telling you, it's like if you jerk, excuse my language, to somebody, well, you give them power. That's why a lot of fucking assholes, they go and they talk themselves, they need your power. Suddenly they show up after a month. Look at these fucking old artists. These old fucking actors, man. Hollywood's so fucked up. They've always been fucked up. They're so fucked up they don't give it away to the next generation. Who wants to fucking see old fucking people? But the problem is that they cannot do it otherwise. They've been so drunk on fucking blood of kids and all that shit and your attention, they don't let it go. They would probably die tomorrow. They're not even good or humble a little bit to recycle themselves or shut the fuck up with their fucking millions they had. They won again. Well, fucking, how much fucking actors the same fuckers? You don't even want to watch fucking old guys talking on fucking music and the fucking movies. What the fuck is this shit, man? It's fucking ridiculous. They don't want to let it go. They're pieces of shit, bro. So basically, I don't give a fuck. I don't watch movies. But he's fucking Elon Musk. Now he's raping the soul and other communications, right? The sky, you can see as fucking Starlinks. Now you look the sky, that's wrong. That's fucking wrong. Imagine you're God. You see this shit, right? Or you're praying. Imagine you're fucking holy. You know? You're holy, you have a relationship with God. You're thinking how you're gonna help the world. You look the sky, you're praying deep. You said no to this, no to money, no to this, and you see some fucking movement, and you're thinking about Elon Musk. His fucking Starlink, nasty, eh? By the way, I heard to not say it. I'm not gonna say it. So, anyways. I was just thinking about all these satellites, and there can be a comet that's gonna pass really close, right? And we know one particularly, and it can deviate. And honestly, in all God's justice, it should happen like that. Deviation on our fucking satellites and shit like that. That's how it should happen. That's what we fucking deserve. The boasting of shit like this, you know? Bah, it's so nasty what they're fucking doing, man. Splitting cells. What the fuck is that, man? Makes me sick already to my stomach. Nasty. Fake kings. All that kind of shit, man. The boosting is just Babylon, you know? Let's go to the sky, let's be gods. This is nasty, man. And that's how you never get what God has to give you. On the contrary, you're gonna get fucking punished. And all this is boosting with people thinking they can subjugate God like they can subjugate an animal, their dogs, or other people. You know, money. What the fuck is money? Money is not alive. It might be a fucking demon around Mammon and all, but it's not fucking alive, right? It's a piece of fucking whatever it is. Oh, just that shit pretends to what? That you're a better person? On the contrary, man. This another fucking thing I was thinking, you know, Elon Musk. I wasn't on Twitter for 2 years. I go back there and I just see, apparently for freedom of speech, just fucking videos of murders. And I'm watching this, but I don't watch it. I start banning some people and it keeps popping up. Even naked porno. I'm not watching porno for months, not jerking. It pops up, half naked. I go, what the fuck, man? I'm complaining. Keep kind of slow down. Had to do this for like a long time. I don't know, man. 1 month, 2 weeks. Just and complaining multiple times, even on Elon Musk shit. What the fuck is this, man? Work on that shit. And it kind of slowed down, and I'm just want to say that you go back there and suddenly it's popping on your screen, the Fed murder. And I had enough. My limit of taking it, even not watching it, was like up to my throat. It's like too much, you know. Let's say, example, I put you under the shower. Even if you need it, after a while you're gonna be like, okay, the fucking water is too much, starts to hurt me. Same fucking thing, the poison. And I was like, what the fuck, man? It's like, but I was not even watching that. It was just the fucking feds. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why it's happening? Thinking of fucking Elon Musk, how much money he has. So he feels guilty sleeping over that, right? You're killing people. So how can he feel better? That's how it happens. I put it on the people. And then I'll feel better. If the little ones accept it, well, then I got some shit out of myself, right? The guilt. I'll feel better in my fucking own X book or Twitter, whatever the fuck it's called. X, by the way, I'm not joking, right? And another dream. You can see some. I'm trying to find even a video that I had after this dream. of a lot of denouncing some actors that were photographed in magazines with X, fucking denying. And I had this dream of mine too. Satanist around, wanted to cut me, and I denied Christ. Right? X. And by the way, it's close to XXX, right? It's fucking Gorick. I mean, the guy changed that shit, bro. Like, there's a. I think, I don't know what Brazil wanted to do about that, right? But there's a point that it's toxic. It's not freedom of expression. It's literally not only a sociological, but a responsibility like parents. You don't show that to your kids. You don't go around to kids. It's 13 years old. That's 13 years old, bro. I mean, maybe the Virgin Mary at 13 years old, and kids see some man 12 years old ready to marry. The world right now is not ready for that. It's been changed for many times. I'm not saying it's bad, but suddenly you change it, and why the bad stuff? Why the bad stuff? Like, we're not even supposed to see that. Like, back in the days, to calm these bloodthirsty people, they used to have like the Roman Empire, the fucking blood show, right? Gladiator. The fucking Spaniards still do it with the fucking bulls. Another Western, they need a fucking bullshit drink called Red Bull. You know, this is another way too. They calm their fucking anger by getting fucked with shit food. And of course it costs less, and of course you fuck the people up and they become more obedient. You can satisfy the conspiracy theorists, you can satisfy it on a spiritual level, because if you do so much money like this, you become under the influence 1000% of demonic force of that food, that shit food. And it's going natural that you want to pay less because you're trying to get better at what you're doing. Otherwise, another fucker's gonna take it. So it's all at the spiritual level, but it's fucking wrong. And it comes to where? The fucking people who control this fucking country doesn't tell them, no, it's not like that. In Europe, you can put the fucking same product, the fucking faggot Fruit Loops, whatever the fuck it is, right? The loops fucking the little kids and all these colorants that give cancer. I'm not gonna name of product. All this with the demonic parrot and all that shit, right? All on this, all crazy shit, man. These fucking demons really exist. You're not supposed to see that. I was saying too. Murders on TV over and over. It's poison. You accept it. People eat the popcorn. They eat the popcorn. The fucking, you say, oh, it's a fake killing. It's not a fucking fake killing, man. It's desensibilizing you. It's poisoning you. It's affecting you with the relationship you're gonna have to people. You're gonna be more inclined to punch them. You just saw a fucking movie where a guy had to kill 40 people to be a good guy. Maybe. If that's not the fucking horror movie, nasty and fucking, they fuck people for fun. And the people who does this, I'm telling you, because I've seen both sides of the fucking coin. I've saw God and had my temptations, and I'm telling you, this is all fucking true. When you give that shit, like I'm talking now, right? I'm swearing, I'm not perfect. I'm giving a fucking lesson. But when you give some shit like that, let's say bro, for whatever reason, I'm gonna do a book today or a movie script and it's shit. It's a responsibility. I cannot even do it. This is fucking evil. It goes to kids first, to people, and all this shit. This is serious shit. Take the fucking movies they give. Look at it, how many is gonna be murder. Look how many is gonna be sex. Look how they used to tell us when we were kids to accept that this shit sells. It sells like a fucking satanic fucking shit, bro. It's a delirium. Like artists, it's deliriums. Problem with artists, they get the fucking people. I'm jumping there and there. I have so much thoughts in the last days. I've been kept so much silence, you know, as an artist before. The delirium of artists, they have some connection with creativity, with God, whatever. They have some talents. And now they go delirium. They do an album or some shit. They're playing Judas. They close to God and just a little bit, and they give that. And the people who don't have a close relationship with God or, 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 or shine, like why some are kings, why some are angels, why some are shit, they're getting like, wow, there's something happening there, right? There's a little bit of light. That fucking life is so corrupt. If they knew that this person, it's literally a shit, like Kanye is or other fucking people like new shit, and it's literally a fucking shit. They've been fucking eating a lot like me lately to give a fucking shit. Instead of getting clean, shutting their fucking mouth, fucking healing people or doing some good shit like Jesus said, or some really saints back in the days like Saint Vincent Ferrier. They were nice fucking people. These fucking keys are still available, and it seems like nobody is out of corruptions these days to be like that. One of the last ones, there still are, we don't know them much. I want to see, we know some that apparently are fucking healing people, and they go with Oprah Winfrey, whatever the fuck his name was, John of God, whatever they fucking call them, like guys who had real name with real religious orders. Takes like this, but it's not in religious order. I don't know who the fuck he obedience, because at some point you talk so much that God is sending you even some corrupt people who tell you you're shutting your fucking ass down now, and you have to do it, otherwise you're getting fucking maybe shot. That's how God works, right? God still has to fish some people, but there's some limits that when you shut down because God wants you to shut down. When you speak because you have to fucking speak up. I'm not talking abuse of some other people. Hey, shut you fucking, And it's fucking, they don't have disobedience. They go around pretending they're God, and the next thing you know, apparently they're fucking abusing kids. Bro, I had my temptations. I bless God, I never fucking had money so many times. I had, like, you don't know me, but I had a lot of fucking gifts. A lot of gifts. Like, I'm pretending to have some gifts like nobody did even for the last 20 fucking 4 years or more, 25 years. Why? Well, not because I'm fucking powerful or I'm fucking Jesus. I got sick. And there's other fucking reasons. But I've been fucking witness of a lot of crap, man, especially 20 years. The fucking things they did in school. In my time, I don't know if it's where I grew up, in a Montreal suburb, like there were everything in that school. Some fucking Italians invent kids of fucking mafia, whatever. There was the black door, there was the white nerdy, there's the white who were not nerdy. The Spanish with the Chinese a little bit, because there were not that much Chinese, stuff like that, right? And then the real bad black, or whatever they were, like they were a bit of everything. You would not say you're gay, but even in probably all the fucking schools, I don't know if it's more in Montreal more than the fucking thing, you were not saying that. Right? And then I guess everything fucking happens. And this is mostly, I think it's because of porno. One of the reasons. The main reason, the porno with the computer. And then obviously they watch porno, they're curious. Then they see a fucking, I remember back in the days they were showing fucking, I heard to not mention it, it's so nasty, but you were seeing some fucking illegal shit. So now, since this homosexuality, sexual courts are legal, kids are being kids, they're fucking curious, right? They want to laugh, they're curious, they have more power to see, like, what I want to say, detachment, because they're new to life, it affects them more or less, kind of something like that. So they see they're gonna laugh. They know they're not gonna be homo, they're gonna laugh. But then there's so much porno that even the teachers that accept it. So it takes only kids to play some fucking porno and people laughing. What are you gonna do as a teacher? Well, you should fucking kick him out, right? But then if the teacher also watch porno home, Now we got a big problem. Not only is getting tempted with sleeping with teenagers in high school, God forbid younger, everything's gonna go through his fucking mind. Every fucking thing, right? This is just on a spiritual level. Just like they tempt priest, you knock the priest out, you knock the teacher, the other ones fall down. It's in the New Testament with Jesus. Hit the shepherd, the rest falls down. So now you got this relationship complicated with that teacher and the kids. And it takes one, even if the teacher say no, then it's gonna be too harsh, almost reject, because other teachers might say, yeah, in that school, he's alone. Or it takes only a fucking kid to do it when he says no porno in the class or something. I don't know. I never heard some things, but I can imagine they play amongst themselves for porno. You know, I would have done it. God forbid. You know, you have your cell phone. Hey, there's a girl. You think she's beautiful. Well, I'm gonna do in that class and just laugh. You know, not in front of her, but a couple desks over and laugh with some guys. Right? Just the sound of it. So you got this, and forcing teachers also to be not pedophiles, but be in that environment. And then a couple more years, I guess, now you got the fucking, like I said, the curious kids. They watch the porno, they watch the gay, and now it gets more. Now you got some back in the day, some who were not fitting, like kids who were not fitting there. They were being left alone or gay. Now they want to fit in. Instead of suffering 4 or 5 years that they're nerd, or they used to call them reject, and we were not ending them back in the days more. We were just like, wow, that's what's more. They were hot guys were fighting between hot, at least in my school. We were not bullying them, but I guess they want to be like that. They watch porno, and a lot of them probably takes a woman who only has a little bit from her dad. Well, I'm gay. Come on, man, fuck off. You might be a beautiful woman up. You might be a strong woman and it shows in your face. Just woman up, You don't have to be a freaking monster. That's my opinion, or whatever the fucking call. Like, or the reject, well, I'm LGBT, I'm in it. Bro, and now the kid, and they hire drag queens. But now it's more than fucking high school. Now it got to the point of poor little kids. I've seen it online. There's kids of 5 years old. I'm always thinking, thank God I don't have kids. Thank God I don't have kids. I don't know what I would do. I would suffer. I would be like, no, how's the way to have my kids study home? Just like Elon Musk have his kids study home, right? Now what? The poor are punished because the elite does not change or let this happen. We know who they are. They get a fucking apron on their front of their fucking dicks. They did a lot of revolutions, and I'm telling you, now they're at a point. It's like this, and they use war for control not only of population, but revolts. Right? When they see it's coming down, then it can happen. They use it to put a lot of revolutions. Revolution just didn't happen. It needed plotting. It needed a lot. But kings are really good because it was always a natural thing, not only for responsibility and forced kings to be good and responsible, and we were pointing fingers. Even if he was evil, he had to be some good nice. Now we don't know who to blame. They change them every 4 years, and it's bullshit. And I was saying it's a natural control, what they don't have no more, of a goodness, submission of population. Why? Back in the days when there was a king, you were saying, well, it's not me who got king. I was born, I'm not the king. It could have been me. That's how it is. So naturally, people were coming with all the thoughts growing up, 14, 12. Well, I could have been the one, but it's not me. So they were accepting it and just trying to whatever make their life. Now, with all these revolution they did, the people in the background, that fucking group who put down the church, free fucking Masons, and I'm the elite of them, not the fucking ones they keep blind or just the new beginners, right? The ones they fucking did all this shit, man, and the France Revolution and all this shit. Now they have come to a point where the submission of people has become too much, too dirty, a bit more knowledge, through technology and all this. And the war they can use next time, if they thought, well, fucking what war we gonna use? We have nuclear wars right now. We're gonna hide in the fucking bunkers with our fucking kids? We don't want that. So how we dealing that? How we can fix it? But we can't, because we're being fucking idiots. If I'm fucking evil, I don't have any fucking solution. I cannot bring peace if I'm fucking giving shit food, all this shit that I was talking to. So where are these fucking people? What kind of fucking shit they do, bro? What's the responsibility there? I've seen a lot of people saying, well, the fucking elite are scared about... First of all, never be scared. Never fucking be scared. If you're scared, you're lost. So, saying that doesn't mean... I'm talking about talking. If you don't talk and something happens, you accepted it. And you're getting fucked by that if that's bad, right? You know, I'm telling you, and anyways, I'm gonna take a little shit break. But then you got this problem. You got how Russian is working. But that's another part of the world. That's not my really business. I mean, but it's another level there. I mean, it's another level. For example, it's another church, but he's trying to do this. They have other people around, other neighbors, other beliefs, other religion. Do you use force? Certain force for the population, because now it got influence not only through TV, medias, but the West there, right? But the West is fucked right now, man. Everything goes. They want to release Weinstein. Dude, you want to help somebody? You want to help a soul? He's old. Leave him there. It's more important the afterward. I mean, you're gonna release this guy. Does he deserve it? I don't see you releasing Son of Sam, who's talking about killing people, but he heard voices, and he says, it was demons. He preached the gospel. A Jewish guy, he started to preach the gospel. He smiles. He looks like a lamb in interview. I guarantee you, this man is not gonna kill anybody outside. I just know it. I know in my heart. You gotta say, well, everybody can then be tent. There's bad people. Even Satanists can go see him and say, hey, look. Yeah, but I think this guy is for real. But I don't know what Weinstein's gonna do. I want to see Son of Sam released and preaching the gospel. You want to laugh. But I'm not expecting... What miracle I can expect from Weinstein? What is he gonna do when he's just to live a good life before he dies? They already sent him in a fucking hospital today. Bro, I don't know, man. The guy has a suit. I don't even have a fucking suit. Who will fucking dress this fucking guy? You take a lot of energy to wear a fucking suit. What kind of health problems? I got a fucking health problems. I'm fucking going in a fucking lazy ass t-shirt. I mean, when you see that people are shameless, it usually they didn't repent. If you didn't repent, it's just gonna be even worse than before. If not, you're gonna be the same shit. before taking my break, I was thinking that when you release people, there's no more mercy. God is coming, is on his way. There's justice gonna start to, like, the war is there. The justice is at the brink. You're releasing people like this. You're taking hostage the low people who's not gonna say nothing, like you and me, and we're gonna get punished by God. Your son's gonna get killed. They're not gonna find the killer. All kinds of shit's gonna happen like this. And these fucking people, evil elite, they're gonna do their fucking shit on the ground because they say, well, it's like almost they saying, well, you see, God? The fucking people don't say nothing. So they put this fucking blind shield. They're doing what they want. They release Weinstein. They're putting you there, shutting out. And they're like, well, we did it, but they accepted it. So, God, we're both guilty. Don't touch me. I took him like a hostage or an accessory to this crime. This fucking mercy. This is all bullshit. And people are accepting so much in the West because they fed you with this fucking American dream, this bad food, and all this shit. And affecting even me, man. I grew up, I was a fucking artist and all this shit, and I had my religious stuff, unfortunately, with bad health, and because maybe that and all these fucking both sides, I got strained a lot, and unfortunately, and then other stuff happened, like everybody life, you get discouraged, your family dies, this, you fall down again, another problem, you moved out, can happen, any kind of shit, man. Defend yourself, now you're the guilty one. Not 2 but 3, just like wars. Can happen all kinds of shit, right? The devil tempts, but he's a loser. It's time for people to accept that the devil fucking exists. He's a loser. You see Ryan Garcia, the boxer, he's like, he won, he talked against the fucking kids, all this shit. Dude, just go in fucking in your country, Mexico or Argentina. Stop fucking helping the kids there, even the poor. You might not see the fucking abuse, but do something there. Why, you're partying, yeah, okay. It's your time, you work, you relax. But after a couple of days, I saw him, he started to fucking post online discouragement shit. Oh, no woman wants me, no woman have a good heart. I say, buddy, the devil is discouraging you right now. He knows you want a wife, you think because, you want a match and you got more famous and all this shit, that suddenly you're gonna have a wife the next week? He's young. He does stuff like young mistakes. I told him to. You're young, and I was young too. Young people do mistakes because you gotta be smarter in 10 years, and you should, unless some accident happened, like it did a bit to me. But unfortunately, you gotta put it back one day. That's the thing. But this guy, he's stuff like that. I say, buddy, it's discouragement. Now the discouragement happened because you want something to happen, and now it's not happening. You don't go forward. The devil, you wanted a wife, I'm not going to keep you this. You're going to be so much now vile. Now I'm going to make you, you're talking about saving kids, I'm going to make you going nuts with bad people, and you're going to go with them abusing kids, because he said he got be brought to fucking in the evil places like that. Bohemian Groove and all that kind of shit that is circulating, which is true, unfortunately. And then, and God knows, man, all these places we don't know. I can start one in a fucking basement in tomorrow. Like, that's fucking whatever, God forbid, you know what I mean? But Jesus always said you're gonna recognize them by their deeds. You're gonna recognize them by their fruits. More than fucking talk. I can talk right now and go and, God forbid, do some bullshit, right? Even if my talk is good. We've seen a lot of preachers do that. And even with all the money, which I never had, or stuff like that. And maybe it's better this way. Maybe I would have fallen. And these guys, they cheat their wives, God forbid. Stuff nasty, Stuff nasty, right? It's really nasty to cheat a wife, because you're cheating the person not only that was closest to you, but share your soul more. It's your wife, right? So you betrayed the whole world, the whole humanity, if that person is the most close to you. No, I'm not saying it, man. It's fucking nasty. It's almost normal. The fucking movies, again, we go back to this fucking, bro, Hollywood. I want to see that shit gone, man. Personally, I want to see that motherfucking fake father, fake mother shit gone. Like when I read the Bible, the devil lives in your fucking place. I'm in fucking Canada. Excuse me to swear so much. I'm pissed off a bit. I will not hit somebody, but I'm just pissed off, right? What they're fucking doing, at a certain point, you gotta stop thinking what the fucking they're doing. Denouncing is good. Accepting is one way in it. Next thing you know, a couple hours you're doing it, even if you didn't thought about it. So anyways, Hollywood, this fucking evil wood they call it, is fake Hollywood. It's always ridiculous. The devil will take the fucking worst thing and trying to put it by name, reverse, the offset they call it, I think, in English. And it's bad. It's really bad, P. Diddy, victim, Justin Bieber. But then you look at the video, he's a victim. He's a victim. Maybe he went there as a kid with a talent, with a face, whatever he wanted to sing, and he got fucked. That's all the system is today. Corrupt in the West, at least. Can be all the way corrupt. In Islamabad, in fucking thing, and fucking used to. But he got fucked. But you look at the video when he's showing the car. I heard to not talk about this, but you can see that he's letting go. And I told myself, as a young, would I have let go or no? But he's a victim. Well, let's not put it other ways too, You say he got tempted, all this. But the problem is that he's a victim is now. When you don't talk about it. Oh, I know, you're like, you know what? You become dirty too after the years, and you're like, why should I rat? Or what should I tell on these people? I did the same after anyways. They became my friends. They got fucked by the devil too. It's about time for the next generation, or for people, or even for your own soul and their soul of people, even the accused, to take responsibility and say no. At least tell it. See how people's gonna be merciful to you. Say, I did that fucking thing. I got fucked by the devil. I literally gonna watch what I'm gonna do. Not only words, but then we'll see P. Diddy go around, and he's gonna be scared. The mob's gonna take him on the streets. Maybe not Justin Bieber, and goes and, yeah, I did some shit, man, and I got tempted. I was a liar. I sing. I hide this. I was a bisexual. I hide it. I influence little girls to be a little bit homosexual without them knowing, and boys and shit like that. And then they get contract by big houses like Tim Hortons and shit, which all knows these guys what's really happening. And unfortunately, to know what happens, you gotta search it, or be smart, or I don't know, be an angel, or have lived through it and left. Unfortunately, they say when you leave it, a lot of times they get either punished or whatever the fuck it is. This is another bullshit. Anyways, I lost myself a little bit here. I got into emotions, but I was let down when Justin Bieber didn't came up and didn't say it about it. I felt like he let the world down. And I'm happy I'm really happy that this guy found a nice woman. He find a woman who loves him. And that kind of seems to me like she's always there for him. I don't stalk people. I just see stuff out there in feeds, right? But I can see that the difference she made in his life. And I can see I've loved a woman before. Which unfortunately the fucking Trudeau went. I saw like and he fucked her 3-4 years later, and her fucking Instagram, which I was looking on once a year or something. I see that picture with Obama, her, and him, like two couples. Trudeau had no wife, and then fucking Instagram. We did last post within a year. 1 week later, disappeared after many years. So this piece of shit. Well, I had no jealousy, man. I had no jealousy, you know. The devil fucked her. I fucked me. Fucked the world. Could have brought some light. And this is just how it happens, unfortunately. Yeah. I didn't know God. They don't send people to fucking to church no more. Yeah, Hollywood was my father. I didn't have father, and it did fucking let me down, man. I became a dirty motherfucker, snake-minded. You know. I wanted to do movies and 3 times actor. Movie a day, like really a fucking fast snake motherfucker, you know? A fucking liar. And I see another guy there, like another piece of shit similar. Slander and fucking living on lies and getting sick from time to time with that bullshit. Biden. Dude, I have absolutely zero fucking respect for you. Not only the fucking kids, but I'm talking about abortion. Any stupid, I'm gonna finish on this, I think. Any fucking stupid motherfuckers talking about abortion, I'm gonna fucking swear, because maybe now you're gonna fucking listen. I'm gonna talk about like a fucking stupid, nasty fucking dragon. Any motherfucker who's pro-abortionist, be a fucking man and wife. I don't want to get banned with this fucking algorithm. But do it to yourself. Do something. I mean, did I say too much? Be a man, be a woman, like you're pretending. And like they say, do it to you first or something. You're pretending it's your right and you're doing something right. Unless you're telling me I'm a piece of shit, I'm gonna kill that fucking baby. Can you give it to somebody else? You already made the fucking mistake. Maybe you're gonna see that child and in 10 years, even if it's not yours, that child's gonna show you love and you're gonna save your soul or be a better person. And these motherfucking, I'm gonna stop swearing. I heard these fucking stupid motherfucking, not dentists, really eat a lot of sugar these days. That motherfucking, the fucking, you see, Jesus said only call doctor me. Don't call nobody doctor. But whatever these fucking, they kill the baby by pieces. They sell it. They put it there and there. They do whatever the fucking they want. Demonic on the microscope, which is already nasty. Already dirty, already fucked up for your own fucking health, for your own fucking eyes, for your own fucking mind, for your own fucking words. And then what they do? The head is too much. I've seen it's called The Silent Scream, right? First documentary, I think, on it. The head is too much. They crush it and they put the fucking pieces on. And the baby, even 12 weeks, he screams and tries to move away from the fucking poke and before he dies, before they drain the liquid, and then he screams with a big open mouth. Nasty motherfuckers. We deserve to have no light. We deserve to have no light. I know that apparently Hillary Clinton asked Mother Teresa why we didn't have a wife, a woman ruler here. She said, literally, she probably got aborted. And though I'm against it, because I think men should show top power and restraint of that power to be a good ruler, unless the woman is sent by God, like Joan of Arc and stuff like that, then I have nothing to say. Like pants are made to be, God told me to get dirty, you work, but now how much women know? Okay, they wanted to tax everybody, you know, the woman there, the school at kids, conspiracy theorists, which are not. There's some bullshit that I'm against, the fucking flat earth. And it's not even my fucking business if the world is fucking circular or what this has something really to do with how good I'm gonna be on earth, or saving, or doing good around me, or feeling good about being good, trying to be a better person, if the fucking earth is circular or not. I mean, but there's some bullshit. But now the people that are using that, people that question it, it's okay to question. Science stuff too. Whatever they good or bad, it's question, right? It's good to question stuff. But now we've seen the abuse of some fucking, like Justin Trudeau says, well, you gotta denounce Alex Jones, you gotta denounce fucking conspiracy theorists, you gotta denounce this. Shut the fuck up, man. It's happening. Stop fucking lying. People are not fucking stupid, man. It's fucking everywhere. It's on the fucking newspaper. These fucking social are more than newspaper. They send by videos the speed. You're the old generation, man. Your fucking stupid lies are not working. Yesterday I watched you with the fucking hair plug saying Polyev has to say if he wants to be a president. Now you're telling the people how a president should ask even. So you're a fucking tyrant or what? You don't let the people decide how a president should be or say? You say you should denounce Alex Jones and Diagon, what the fuck it is, I don't know, as conspiracy theorists. But he doesn't do it. And then he goes like this. But I wanted to say he has a hair plug. He says, I'm gonna give him even the words. So now he's telling him again what to do. And he smirks, right? Sarcastically, because it's not his own words. So he's a puppet. He heard what to say. I'm gonna give him his own words. I'm gonna give him, and he smiles when he says that. Oh, people knows, man. If they're not too blind, you're pausing every fucking for 2-3 seconds. Your eyes goes down. You're listening shit. Just fucking speak the truth, or you don't have any fucking truth, or you don't know what you're talking about. Study the fucking history. Study the fucking thing like Putin does, or study that shit. Trying to do your fucking best. Stop fucking lying, bro, man. You're old. Finish. It's like Hollywood. You want to do, you keep, and I'm against doing that bad shit. But they don't even know how to manage their own fucking shit. That's stupid how they are. And I'm against that. Forget that I said that. Because, and it's good that it happened. Because God is on his way, bro. There's a way right now. I'm feeling this mercy again, Weinstein. There's no more mercy. It's finished. Fucking Elon Musk raping the soul. This fucking thing I wanted to talk about 20 minutes ago. God bless I didn't fucking shut down the video. There's so much to talk. I'm sorry I'm going like this. But I've seen it today again. And rape of the soul. You can control stuff, right? Wi-Fi. The vibration. And they can put it in. What can go out, it can go in too. It's a fucking app. They can put you hear fucking voices in your sleep when you walk. So you're gonna give, God forbid, if some people see what the fucking, like a computer in the head, and wow, look at this fucking guy is 10 more times knowledge, or 100, or whatever the fuck. I don't want that shit, bro. I'm with God. Get the fuck out of this fucking stupid God told me it's an abomination. Right? It's not natural. So, if people, the poor souls, they get fucking envy. And it's very sarcastic that Elon Musk says about Mark Zuckerberg. I'm not taking side, but he says, I don't think virtual, you put a fucking glasses on your nose, it's the way. Now, even worse. He's using X, right, for his stuff, but now he's gonna go under. It's like satanic, the front end, the back end. Now he's talking about sunglasses, but he wants to get in your soul. That's okay. No. Now I understand. He might say, well, I work with the government. Somebody has to do it. We'll have it under control. Well, whatever the fuck it is. He never said that. But what I'm saying here, and I know there's 2 or 3 factions fighting for that, at least in the States. Not dozen, who knows. But 2 or 3 bigs, right? I think there's I forgot the names. You can search it. This technology, brain implants. But they can put thoughts. They can put sounds. Even what's the guy in? I won't talk about him. I heard, but there was even years and years ago, a motherfucking nasty shit. Hoping this, touching some stuff here. He did. Evil man. Not McGill. What was this fucking Pinefield? Well, fuck this motherfucking sadistic piece of shit. Touching some part of your soul, brain, and you could memory some stuff. So anyways, so they know, just like sending waves, where the fucking oil is, what mineral is. Now they're studying currently the map of the head. And everything is recorded, just like bits, and there. So if they want to put something, or just keyboard it, or anything, and you hear it, you don't even have control of your own fucking soul. And we always know that there's a motherfucker at the end who's gonna fuck the fuck shit show because he's not following God. Just like Hitler, Napoleon, Leon Musk, maybe. So, I'm motherfucking empire shit. Vibrate that shit, man. You can go tomorrow. And you sleep and you're walking and you're gonna go not only nuts, gives you orders. Bro, I think the war is better in a sense if this happened. For even God let them. When God, that shit happens like this, he usually don't, right? You know somebody's gonna push a button. He knows everything in advance. He's gonna manipulate so it doesn't happen. Even to the point of him maybe getting sick or falling in love. God knows what. And he does. And he does work. I've heard many, Jesus says to modern people, good religious people, messengers in the Catholic Church or something, whatever, I pushed it away. There's so much I can push it. And God told me, I don't want war to happen. He told me how World War III is going to happen. He was crying. He said, I felt him crying. He says, I don't want war, but war is necessary to uproot the evil. So at a certain point, I was walking today, I'm like, even if people today would meet somebody that influenced them to get on corrupt, they seem there's always going to be some motherfucker who want to take their places, right? I'm just going to go. So that's why Jesus said, how many longer I'm going to stay with you guys? You just at a certain point, it's just like, it's bad. You're feeling sad being around this shit. And this big evil, the brain control, it's fucking nasty, man. And this is abomination in the Jewish law and the Christian law. It's been warned by in the Christian law too. The evolution, so to speak, or the continuation, the accomplishment of the prophets to Jesus Christ the Lord. And then he let some prophets through the church happen. And let me tell you, there's a lot of Christians, right? They get saved, like my mom recently. You pray the divine mercy when they die. It's a magic, not like it's. Jesus said it. It's the sign of the mercy before I'm coming. You pray it at the time of death, or for somebody if you have the chance to, if you deserve it, or there's a miracle if you already have the chance and you went out and you get saved. But I did that. She got clean. The priest was there. Saw for only 3 years, which was a good 3 days after 3 hours after 3. So it went good. Though I always feel like she'll probably say it. I'm not gonna say that. You know, she doesn't deserve it because she's my mom. I think nobody deserves it, but um, yeah. Uh, well, she's fine now. I put some masses towards her, and she was in purgatory even after, but she got released, and she died clean. I clean her butt. You know, you've seen a lot of people, man, shameless today. They go around with butt shit. You know who's gonna clean your fucking ass if you get sick? The fucking nurse. You don't know her, and then they go nuts and they beat you up. Sometimes it's human nature. It's some demons and clinging to life. They give you medication so you live longer without pain. All this shit. By the way, God told me, and I'm not saying it's good, but I prayed, and my mom stopped eating and drinking, and she cleaned her. She used to have a big butt, you know, work as a waitress. She was just a big, you know, woman, not too strong upstairs, and little woman. Used to like food, right? Um, Told me she ate some shit even when she was young, later in life. So I don't know if that influenced. When she was 14, she stopped being a communist, working in waitress, and she got cleaned up. And I told her, well, back in the days, they were not giving you medication, because now you got cancer, you get cancer, they do operation, they put the implants, all this demonic abomination. Just accept it. If God has something to do better after you repent, He's gonna do it. If not, your soul is saved. Go nice. Don't have to go there. And I clean her 1 month. I was always, you know, trying to stay the most clean as possible recently, and especially during COVID. But I did that, and God forbid, I had to stay in the hospital because I didn't have a place to go over there. Was that much crazy. Member of family shut down the door where she was just because of whatever. And so I had no place to go back where I was first invited, and she didn't have a place. So I've seen a lot what the fuck is happening, man. I've seen a guy taking a woman in middle of the night and drop her on the fucking floor. I heard bang, I look, I see her in middle of the fucking night. And you got a fucking washroom in your own fucking rooms, these people, that they can walk themselves. There was no way. I never seen her 2 weeks getting out. And what was sad is that his husband was the only one praying for Jesus. And she said, my wife is getting better. She hit today, my daughter came. And the daughter was sleeping, big mouth. I'm not going to accuse her. And with the, I don't know her, with the husband. They didn't even wake up. I had to be scared saying some shit and wake them up in case when I was going 1 hour or whatever, or took a shower in the hospital, whatever, if he's not going to hit my mom. I was thinking about this today, and I'm like, maybe he hit my mom, that motherfucker. Because I think one time she almost did want to say, but she didn't want to say, you know, because I came late up there. I didn't, there was no answer, what's happening. My brother let me know later on. I've seen some shit. Then they sent her finally when she could almost, they wanted to, a good nurse. She said, well, my son doesn't even do that to me. He was Muslim, whatever the fuck. And I said, well, just wait a day or two, because now, and unfortunately she got transferred where she wanted for months. The end of the day, I'm telling you, she had only a little bit of pain. And they said, well, we're going to divide that by hourly, and it's an automatic injection. And she was talking to me always, and I was not close to her. Suddenly she goes out. When I took it out, she came right back within 30 seconds or something. She said, oh, it was turning and turning and turning and turning. And lady over there said, oh, no, she's not going to go back. And they kill your fucking people there, man. Especially if you go there poor, like it was probably a rich place, and they just, oh, she's dying soon, and they change her, the bones and the fucking shit. I said, no, I'm going to change her. You don't want to take her down. I'm going to do all this shit. I'm going to make sure she has medication. But she died all outside. I'm kind of proud of only one fucking thing in my life, and one is that. But what I was about to say is, watch where you put your shit. And they shameless people, and they go at big butt. Who's going to fucking clean your fucking ass? It became a shameless fucking shit. I'm going to keep that under a fucking hour, man.